Okay, and we are live, I think. Let me see. Just want to check real quick before I start running my mouth. Because I don't see. Oh, it's not me. Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay. All right, I got about one more hour on the chart. Um, I started overthinking. I started getting a little FOMO. Um, I started to almost just make a trade. I think this is almost making a trade right here, but I don't know. Okay, so gold has really just left me. I thought it was gonna come down here and give me some type of a pullback, but instead we ended up, just continuing to push towards the upside. No problem. Nas, originally we were looking at the fact that we are on the up move. We are pushing up. Um, on the 15 minute, we did have a break with imbalance, so that's why we marked up our 15-minute demand down here. On the 5 minute, we did get a breaker structure here with a little bit of imbalance. So this 5 minute, I don't know, it's a little sketchy. So we're gonna give it a sketchy. Um, and then we started to pull back, did not get into this area. Instead we pulled up, made a higher low, then pushed back up, broke this high, but with no imbalance. So I marked this out because I seen this break initially. So that's why this 5 minute demand is sitting right there. This break with no imbalance made me feel like this is gonna get blown right through. But at the end of the day, I do have an EMA matching here. And usually when I have that, I'm pretty confident. Let me see what we're looking like. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking price is gonna probably come down into this area, probably wick and just continue up. So that's what I'm going for on the NAS. On gold, I like the fact that we did break out of here. On a lower time frame, we did break with imbalance. This is on a 15 minute. So I'm just gonna mark that out. So we're gonna put that up there. And then on the 5 minute, we also broke with the same zone, almost same zone. Okay, we got our EMA on the inside on the 5 minute. So I don't know, we probably could turn around, get a push down. That's a really big push, so we're just gonna have to see what it does. But right now, if we do get a tank back down to the downside any minute before my session is complete, then I'll be willing to get into this with a standard gold for something like that. NAS is still pushing up. If we continue to push up, I want to see a push past this area. I see that we did get a push up or pull back. So I'm not really too much worried about this area almost, unless we hit this and just kind of come down. That's the only way I'll be worried about this. Other than that, I may just start considering deleting this zone since it's been tapped and retapped so many times. So it is now pushing 10 p.m. my time. No trade has gone down. I'm locked and loaded over here, ready to take one, but like I said, I was getting FOMO um on this NAS, especially coming up, going up here, coming into the market. I was coming in right about here, and it literally just started pushing up. That 5 minute and that 200 EMA, they got a relationship going on. I think it's more like a daughter mother relationship happening because that 200 don't play. That 200 don't play. Okay. We got our push up into our highs. We definitely could get a wick and then a push back down. But let me look at my, not support resistance, but my double top. Okay. Mm, yeah, this could be a wig. This is the 5 minute. We got 13 minutes on this counter. This could be a wick and just tank from here. It's like, yeah, I'm not doing it. So yeah, it's enticing people to jump in. That is our high, all-time high on gold. And I just wanna, I know it. I know what it's gonna do. Boom, and it's gonna hit me with one of those, and I'm like, man, bruh, I ain't just get in. But I got a double top play that I can make just to scratch that itch. And I think I'm gonna scratch it on my top step account. Think I'm gonna get it on my top step account. We shorten it right there. We shorten it right there. And we already got the parameters. I got it on MNQ 20 for 20 on the R&R. And that is going to make or break me. Let's see here. We got 3 for 20, $120. So that's $120 I'm putting on the line right now with that trade. 120 I'm putting on the line with that trade. Oh, my. Oh, my. So at this point, it's really just a weight game. We hit all-time highs. Literally no indication of a turnaround. The only thing I was thinking was I'm on the 5 minute. It shot up real fast. And it may break on the 5 minute, but on the 15 and the 1 hour, which has about 10 minutes left on the 15, that can easily just be just that. Boom. Then that come on, do what gotta do, come on down, work his way down. And in the next two candles, that's just a week. So I took a small trade on that just to scratch that itch. That was my explanation for this trade. This is the highest gold has ever been. The fact that I'm watching history right now is crazy. But this is the highest gold has ever been. I felt some indication that this could possibly be just a week in the long run. Yeah, we got this break on the 5 minute. Yeah, it went up, shot up real good, but we did get some type of rejection from that high. 15 minutes, got about at 9 minutes left. This could easily just be a wick. It can just, do what it got to do, and at the end of that 15 minutes, it can be down here and this be a wick. Then that next 15 minute can come down here, and that be that. So you never know. Either way, I got $120 on this trade, and I'm willing to bet on it. As far as NAS is concerned, this support and resistance right here did make a difference right here in this area. We touched it, wicked it, and started to push back down into. This is going to be a full NAS trade. With a parameter of 20 and 20 for 1 and 1. Um, and we're gonna go for it. We're gonna put that thing on there. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, like I said, right now, oh Lord, bruh, I meant to take that trade on gold. See, this is why you have to pay attention. On Top Step, I meant to take the trade on gold. That's what I'm looking at. But instead, my behind is sitting over here on NAS, taking a sale on NAS. So what do? Do I stay in this sale, hoping that it keeps going? This is not my trade. Okay, first of all, let me go to gold. Let's sell 3. Let me go ahead and exit out of NAS right now. Okay. So gold. Oh dang, I did not. I'm gonna go to stop at 939. 39.55. Okay. So gold gonna do what gold gonna do. Alright. Boom. We go back to NAS. NAS, that was not our trade, so we got out at $16. Okay. I lied. We got out at $13. We got out at $13 on gold. I mean NAS. Gold started to push up. This may or may not be a week, but we're gonna see. We got about 6 minutes on that 15 minute to see what that's looking like. But right now, gold is nothing that I'm not looking at gold right now. I'm going back to NAS. We are already in a trade on gold. We know what we're risking is 120 for 120. If we lose it, we're gonna have to just get it back. All right. Alright. I'll keep y'all updated on Gold. I'm over here staring at it now. But as far as mass, we did get some type of rejection from that support and resistance area. Is it a good enough rejection? Man, not for real. I mean, it's a pretty decent one. That's a nice little week. It's a lot of consolidation at that zone, so I want to know what's really up with that. What's really up with that? So right now, gold is at a negative $45. Um, both of them just teeter tottering. I noticed that sometimes, I mean, they kind of can move the same sometimes, but with gold and Nas, they move opposite for the most part. And that's what I kind of noticed. We're at break even on gold right now. Nas is still in kind of this consolidation little tit for tat going on. It's 10 my time, EST PM, and around about 11, pushing 11:30. Try to get me a little nap. I think at 2, I'm gonna try to get up at 2. Try to get up at 2. If not, then I'm not pushing it. Try to get up for London, but I'm not pushing it. Okay. Right now we're up about 90 bucks on gold. Nas is still giving us the runaround. What should I talk about? Hold on. What should I talk about? Well, I've been trading for like 5 years. This made my 5th year in July. I've been a stubborn trader. One of those traders that just wanted to get it on her own and try to do her own way. And after I start finding out that, hey, like, yeah, you got good traders out there and you want to copy their trades, but if you don't really know how to trade, you got a lot of discipline and consistency like I did not have, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Because people out there, they be trading they butt off. They try to give you signals and things like that. And of course, at the beginning, you don't understand that you can lose trades. Good ones too. You don't understand you can lose good trades. You thinking you think you paying for it and they finna give you the best of the best. So you go in there and you over leverage your whole account because they finna give you something good, but that trade be some trash and your account blown. Nah, you sitting up there looking at them like they stupid. You ready to fight them. Yeah, I done been through all that. Ready to fight her. Like, fam, you took $100 from me. You took $50 from me. You took $150 from me to take your signals. I took them. And why my account blown? Why I ain't got no account? Why I gotta refund my account? That's crazy. Ain't it? Then I started to realize, hey, if I'm gonna blow my account, it's gonna be because I blew my account. I called the trade. Good or bad, it came from me. So getting pissed off at other folks and stuff like that, I had to get that off of me. I said, look, if I'm gonna be mad at somebody, I'm gonna be mad at myself. So Yeah, we had a point where gold ended up giving us a good push down to the downside. Gave us a nice wick. We got 41 seconds left. I'm not too. I don't know if I'm liking this. Like I said, it could be a wick. Yeah, we got 32 seconds on this. I'm not liking this. This right here is giving get out. Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late, and I can't wait for you to be gone. And I know about her, and I wonder. Said that you would treat me right. It was just a waste of time. So we did break hard on the 15 minute. Looking like it's gonna give us a small little wick and just continue to push up. That'll be some gold will do now. Gold will do some crazy like that. Gold will do something crazy like that. Go on and fill that little gap and but this wick is ugly. We up 15 right now, but I ain't putting that past gold. I don't trust gold far as I can throw it. But like I said, I'm banking off of a wick. Yeah, it's not a wick right here, but this can easily be a wick right here. Easily. 44 minutes, this can easily just be and just come on down. This was a wick that came up to here and came down by 13 points. This is a wick here, and if I came down about 13 points, I would be lining up the hill. See how this was a wick? It's a wick, came down by 7 points. So, with this price action, I would like for some type of pullback, but it's not about what I want. I'm just kind of trying to bank off of this for the simple fact, but that I think this might be a wick to a pullback to really get into this action right here. But if not, it's cool. I lose 120. I lose 120. That's cool. I'd rather lose 120 than to lose 800 because I over leveraged. 120 for just assuming that the push up is gonna give us what we really think it's gonna give us. There is so much down here that's left waiting for price to get back. And this thing here, boom, boom. Let me see. Just wanna see what we talking about. Alright, so this boom. Yeah, we finna keep going up. And don't. It could be a pullback. Yeah. Yep. We're pushing up on ass. I'm feeling a lot of FOMO right now. Feeling like I need to do something. But there's nothing to do. Definitely looking at this area for the simple fact of that breaking retest. So like that. Let's see what we're just talking about. Percent of the Harami. Okay. Let's see what's going on in news. Let's look at the news. Alright, it's the 5th. Let's look at tomorrow. Nothing really going on tomorrow around about 1 o'clock. You got some EU news, but for the most part, we're pretty much in the clear for Monday. That's why I was hoping to get some going right here. Hopefully, we get this 120 and we'll call it a win for the night. Because 12, yeah, we got 39 minutes on this book. Buckaroo. Let's see. Tuesday, we're looking at Bowman speaking on Tuesday at 10. So I like to watch out for him. And you got a couple of yellow folders. So all yellow folders Tuesday from 8:30 to 10. And then after hours on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have FOMC speaking again during the bell. We got crude oil, and we have the meeting minutes at 2, so after the hour. We ain't gonna be looking at that. So really for New York, we just gotta play it safe. Take the setups we know, love, and care for. We got NFP on Thursday. Well, no, that's unemployment claims at 8:30, and then you got Powell speaking at 8:30, and you got Bowman right after that. So yeah, that's gonna be a day. That's gonna be a make or break day. And then on Friday, it's all over the place. You got NFP, consumer sentiments, inflation on expectations, and it's gonna be wild at the end of the week. So we're gonna go low and slow at the end of the week for if we can help it. Right now on gold we are up $40. On Nas, it's so crazy how Nas used to. Okay, this thing done rolls up almost 100 points from the open. Has not given us any type of pullback to try to get in. It's just instead of pushing up. Gold is in a negative $6. Up, we up $3. We up $3. So see what we got going on here with the 15-minute looking like. Got 6 minutes on the 15. 1 hour still looking strong, bullish. Nas, we're getting breaks, but no retest. Same as gold. So we are just chilling. We're just chilling. So I'm gonna end the live right here. Um, just one thing that I've learned on the live today was one, wait on the setup. Okay, the main thing I like to keep saying in my head is plan the trade and trade the plan. Plan the trade and trade the plan. Plan the trade and trade the plan. What do you expect the market to do? What do you expect it to do? You want expectations on the market. You want to put your expectations on it. Okay? Because if you don't know what you're looking for. I expect price to break a structure with an imbalance. This is my um these are my steps. I expect it to break with imbalance. Once it breaks with imbalance, I'm marking out my supply and demand. I don't care what time frame we on. We marking it out. We marking it out if it and the time frame has to coincide with the imbalance. If this thing breaks on the 5 minute with imbalance, I'm marking it out. If it don't break on the 15 minute with imbalance, I'm not marking the 15 out. If it don't break on the one with imbalance, I'm not marking the one out. So that's where I'm at with that. So the 15 and the 5 broke with imbalance. That's what I'm marking out. That's what I'm looking forward to. Okay, trade the plan, plan the trade, or same vice versa, whatever. If this does not work out, that's $120 loss. We get in the market at 2 o'clock. Hopefully, this right here is pushing 2 or down. Or by that time, if we want to push past this, then we down here around 2 o'clock. We down here around 2 o'clock. We already planned the trade. We just traded this right here. And what I learned, another thing was, if I'm at a scratching the edge, if I know that the setup is probably a double top or whatever this is over here, I'm going with the plan. The plan was to trade the smaller NQ, so that's what I'm trading, the smaller NQ on a small lot, because usually I go 5 contracts, but this I just went 3 because I'm not that sure. But at the same time, this is at an all-time high. It can do anything. It's gold. It's gold. So that's what I learned here. If it leaves you like this right here was literally, I could have got in, took a buy, and I don't need it this much. Boom. I'm out. I'm done. That it did it 2 to 3 times already. This move right here, that FOMO move right there, we don't need to pay attention to that. This right here, the fact that it's struggling to come down, it just did all this and it's struggling to come down. We don't need to pay attention to all that. So that's what I learned. Don't pay attention to the noise. Okay? Focus. Focus on the plan, plan the trade, trade the plan. So that's gold. That's what I learned on gold today. If you gotta scratch your itch, if you gotta do something, if you just gotta take the trade, take a small trade. Feel the bite. If it go wrong, feel the bite. Feel the heat. But don't feel that much. Don't burn yourself. Just a little lighter burn. But don't sit on the stove. Don't sit on the grill too long. Get out the coals. So that's on gold. On NAS, what did I learn about on NAS? I did have a little FOMO on NAS a little bit, but not too much. I don't know what this is right here, so I'm not doing nothing with it. This right here wasn't a true breaker structure, but this was. I would like for it to come down here, get me, and do what you got to do up here. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to do what you got to do up here, then by all means, by all means. So this one I'm looking at on NAS. I planned this trade right here. It's a plus. It's an A+ setup. Boom, imbalance, hit me, hit me. We got the line in here. We got the EMA match in here. We got the middle line in here. Whatever you need is in here. So I would like for this to be a good banger for the night. If not, hey, we good. We chilling. We cooling. We ain't stressing out. We ain't stressing the day. Hey, we ain't stressing the day. All right. So long, drawn out, boring, but we trying to still get used to, coming in, going live. Right now, we're getting a little push on that. I don't know how far this push gonna go, but I'll let y'all know if we do get an entry. This entry is gonna be aggressive. This entry is more than likely going to be a 2 NQ entry on all accounts, and we're gonna try to get that 20, and that be that 2 NQ is going to be $800. So we're trying to get $800 out of that. Okay. So I'm gonna piece y'all out right now. We up on gold for $18. Nas is still struggling right here in this support and resistance zone, but we're gonna let everything ride. It's now 10:30. I got 30 minutes before I get off the chart, but I'm gonna end this live right here. We up 36. Up, we back down to 18 on gold, but I'm gonna piece y'all out now. Yeah, Capital Compass, Time Stuck Trader, however you want to put it.